Okay, so it is July 18th, 2015, and Otakon is in 6 days. I just found out that I would be able to go this year, and I was very excited, so of course I jumped on any opportunity to go, but the problem is I needed a cosplay, and my boyfriend decided at the last minute that he wanted to go with me as well this year, so he needed a cosplay. I'm actually making a surprise cosplay for him and a surprise cosplay for me as well. So, my day one cosplay is going to be Poison Ivy from Batman, and his cosplay is either going to be Light Yagami from Death Note, or it's going to be Deadpool from the Marvel Comics. This is what I have gathered for Poison Ivy. I went to Walmart and I went to Party City to get together some leaves and things like that. I was just going to put them all together on this top here, and I already started arranging some for the bottom here. For his Deadpool cosplay, I already have the mask for it. Well, I'm gonna do my best to make the mask as presentable as possible. I'm not a professional cosplayer, so it's gonna look like crap regardless. I got some canes from the Goodwill, and this one I used a knife. I had to saw off the curved part of the cane. And with those, I'm going to use to make his swords that he carries on his back. I also have belts that I'm going to use for the back and everything. As you can see, I have my work cut out for me. I have to be to work in a couple hours, and this is going to be difficult. But you know what? I'm ready for it. I'm excited. Challenge. Countdown to Otakon 2015. There's Navy on the floor. This is helpful as usual. Okay, so it's about 11 p.m. Sunday, July 19th, 2015. Otakon is this Friday in about 5 days. And I have not progressed on any of my cosplays. I still need to paint the mask that I got from Party City. It's just a Spider-Man mask. I'm just going to modify it to make it look like Deadpool. I'm not a professional cosplayer. This is my official disclaimer. I'm not a professional cosplayer. I'm not good at this. I don't do this stuff often. What you see is basically an amateur on a budget who works a lot of hours and does not have the time to get the cosplay together. And also someone who decided to go to Otakon and cosplay at the very last minute. That's me. That's who I am. So without further ado, I'm heating up the hot glue gun. I had to go out and buy more sticks today, and I still need to get the makeup for Poison Ivy. I got the nails down. I'm just going to do black nails, black press-on nails. It's simple, it's easy. and I don't have to worry about taking it off at work or anything like that. Other than that, I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, so my hot glue gun is heating up right now. These are the bottoms. They're just regular board shorts that I'm just gonna wear, and the top that I've already started gluing together. I did try it on at this part. This is the extra long hot glue gun that I got, just in case you guys were wondering. Get the extra long ones. It'll save you from like constantly having to stop and refill your hot glue gun, which is heating up over there. Also, a tip for those who have never used a hot glue gun before: do not touch the tip under no circumstances. And you can tell it's just about ready. Like, you can start to tell it's ready because you can see it drip a little bit. Yeah, just do not touch the tip, and it's very, very hot. You will burn yourself. Anyways, I tried on the top, which is just a regular push-up bra from Walmart. It was like $6 for a pack of 2. In the background, you can just see the rest of my messy room. Cosplay life, hashtag. Anyways, I tried on the top, and it was a little bit tight, and I could hear like some popping noise and everything like that. Not that the bra was too small for me, but just that like you could hear like the glue and everything. So I think I'm just gonna have to like just put like a regular stitch just through here, something small and not that noticeable, just to make sure I'm not, you know, losing any leaves. It's not like I'm gonna be entering a contest or anything like that, or, you know, doing a photo shoot so that it has to look, you know, neat and put together. It's just, I don't want to be worrying about, you know, my leaves popping off at all times or anything, just in case I do decide to wear this again. I'm gonna use the bigger leaves for the bottom just because they cover more area, and use the this lay here that I got from Party City to cover up any sparse areas. I did use only a couple of the larger ones here on the cups just because it's a lot of area to cover. And with that, I'm just going to start finishing up the top and then get to work on the bottoms. Once I'm done the bottoms, I'll come back and update you guys on what I decide to do with the swords that I'm using for Deadpool. Good lord. I'm thinking about Death Note already. Okay, so it is Monday, July 20th, 2015, 4 days until Otakon. And I just got started making the swords for Deadpool. I've already wrapped one. For that one, I just used ribbon. Ignore the yellow paint right there. That's for Steven Universe. I just used ribbon and a hot glue gun and just wrapped it around the top of the baton. I'm going to paint it all later. I mean, you might be thinking, why the hell would you wait to paint it? Why didn't you just paint it first and wrap it second? Well, I don't know. I told you not I'm a pro at this. I don't think things through that much, so whatever. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna get started wrapping the second one and just film that process, and then I'm probably just gonna go ahead and start painting them. And when I'm done that, I'll start painting the Steven Universe, the yellow star on Steven's shirt. So luckily the white coat is completely dry now. It was a very thin base layer, just a white paint and everything like that, so that the silver paint will show up much better on the wood. Because once again, I did use canes, walking canes that I found at Goodwill. They were pretty cheap, and it was the only thing I could think of that would look closest to what I was looking for. So I'm gonna take my little paint palette slash plastic bag and get started on painting. Okay, so right now what I'm doing is I'm waiting for the paint to dry on the Steven Universe shirt, and also for the paint to dry. I finished up the batons in the background, and also the Deadpool mask. So what I'm going to do next is start to adjust these belts here and form it into a harness so that the swords can sit comfortably on the back. This is for my boyfriend's cosplay, so I just wanted to make sure that it would be big enough for him so he can like adjust the shoulders as also the one that's going to go around his chest. He's pretty tall. I always have trouble with, you know, he's not very muscular or anything like that, but he's not thin either. So the thing that I have trouble with the most is trying to get like basically like the width of his body, because he's about 6'4" to 6'5", so the height is always easy, but it's just like trying to get the width and everything like that, trying to find something that actually fits him rather than just getting something that's like, you know, extremely large just because he's tall. And that is my phone going off in the background. That's probably him asking what his surprise cosplay is. He still doesn't know he's going as Deadpool. What I'm doing right now is just hammering in an ice pick into this belt that I got at the Goodwill. I'm not even sure if this is real leather or not. It probably is. You can find all types of good stuff at Goodwill, just things that people don't want anymore. So, these are the flip-flops I'll be wearing for Steven Universe, 98 cents at Walmart. That came through pretty well on one side. Now just yank it out and hammer again on the other side just to make sure you can fit the belt loop in as well as you can. You probably shouldn't be using this flip-flop to protect the floor, considering I'll be wearing them. I won't be wearing them all day. Definitely won't be wearing them to the rave. That was the mistake last year. I wore some very thin shoes to the rave and everything. They were like full shoes and everything. They weren't quite sneakers. They were sort of like dress slippers, dress shoes. They were kind of like flats like these that I'm holding right here. Wrong choice. People will step on your feet and your toenails will fall off. As embarrassing as that is to admit, I was toenailless for a very long time. They have grown back. I'll stop blabbering now. Okay. Should probably check that text message too. Okay, so as of right now, it is July 24th, 2015, which means it's Otakon. Yay! I'm not even that excited. I've had a headache since Monday. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, and I just finished the rest of my cosplays. Steven Universe is fully dry. I ended up using about 4 coats of yellow paint. It's not fabric paint, which is why it probably took so much longer and it wasn't as opaque as I wanted it to be. The Deadpool swords are officially done. I finished the harness. Yeah. The harness that you see on me right here is finished. I just added little loops on the back so that the swords can fit in there comfortably. Hopefully they don't fall apart. Once again, I'm an amateur, not professional. On a budget, this is basically the best I can do on such short notice. I finished gluing the leaves on my Poison Ivy cosplay. I brought press-on nails. I brought fake eyelashes. Still have to do the makeup for that. Finding the makeup for Poison Ivy was a lot harder than I anticipated. I mean, I thought, oh, just find like red makeup and green makeup. No. I had to go to a makeup store for that. I couldn't just go to CVS or Walgreens or something. I actually had to go to a makeup store about it, which I don't mind. I've been in makeup stores like Sephora and Ulta before. It's not a big deal. Anyways, I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Otakon's tomorrow. Good night.